Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Christian Walensky, joined by Melanie Oop from our local activism department, and we got a lot of stuff to go over today. Mainly, we're going to start discussing, we're going to talk about the DHS appropriations bill that's currently being debated on the floor of the House, and the several immigration amendments that we have for that bill. But before we get to that, real quick, we're going to go over a new bill that's been introduced in the House. If you watched our webcast a few weeks ago, you know that the Senate introduced a bill called the Startup Act 2.0. The House introduced its version earlier this week. If you check out numbersusa.com's front page, you'll still see the article down on the bottom left-hand side. And Melanie is going to tell us the details of that bill.
Yes, this is H.R. 5893, and the full name of the bill is to jumpstart economic recovery through the formation and growth of new businesses and for other purposes. Pretty long name. But it was introduced by 7 members, 4 Republicans and 3 Democrats. And what this bill does, it creates 50,000 visas for foreign students who graduate with a master's or a PhD in a STEM field. And once again, that's science, technology, engineering, and math. And then it also creates 75,000 new visas for entrepreneurs who would hire Americans or invest or capital in the U.S. economy.
And just to note, the entrepreneur visa, you have to be here on an H-1B visa. Mm-hmm. So you already have to be working in the field of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
And all of these 125,000 visas could be adjusted to permanent green cards. And if it's like the Senate bill, then STEM graduates would only have to work in the STEM field for 5 years after they graduate. And
in order to be eligible for the green card.
Yes, okay. Exactly. And it's been referred to the Committee on the Judiciary, and then it's been referred to multiple other committees. And the Washington Post article said that a similar bill had failed, and we were talking about this earlier.
Right.
They don't know what they're talking about.
We couldn't figure that one out. The only thing that I could think of was last year when the Judiciary Committee marked up the visa lottery bill, they tried to attach a STEM bill to the visa bill, and that failed. But that was at the committee level, not in the whole House. So we're not quite sure where they got that from.
And I find it really interesting. This is a quote from that. A similar bill failed earlier this year amid concerns that such reform would allow foreign-born graduates to flood the job market and exacerbate the country's unemployment woes. And they end there without looking into that, seeing if that is a real possibility, which we believe it is. And also the article, once again, referred to the study done by the Billionaires Club. Right. And if you were listening the other week, we talked a lot about the Billionaires Club.
Oh, I love the Billionaires Club.
Michael Bloomberg, and he'll be on Fareed Zakaria this Saturday. Fareed's doing a special on immigration. Also, Chris Kobach will be on there, so that may be something our members would like to check out. So let's talk about the people that introduced the bill, the 4 Republicans and the 3 Democrats. We have